3, 2, 1. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Ash on Comics. My name is Ash. Today is Ash Wednesday, and this is Luna. Yep, Zach's not the only person with a dog that's not his named Luna. I'm house sitting. This is one of the dogs you hear oftentimes in the background. And look at that sad face. She's in jail. Well, she's not really in jail. This is her brother Luke. You can guess who he's named after. Yep, he's excited. And the reason they're excited is because they got an In-N-Out puppy patty. Look at that. You can order these at In-N-Out. They're just $1. And they just get a little piece. This is a quarter piece here. Yeah, there you go. Oh, geez, take my finger off. I got to keep the gate separated there just in case, because meat brings out a little aggression sometimes in dogs and they want to fight over it. There you go, buddy. Oh, chew my hand off. Jeez. All right, so just so you know, they get In-N-Out too. It's not just me. I got my burger. I'm about to go eat it and let them sit here and digest. I'm not really sure why I paused or stopped the video. I don't want to waste any time. As you can see, I haven't even drawn the box. Can you believe that? Look at that. I'm breaking all sorts of tradition. Today, the puppies have got their burger. I got my burger. Look at this. Oh, they messed it up. They put ketchup on top. They also put ketchup on the spread. But I always get a special request. Normally, they put ketchup on the top bun. If you want ketchup, spread goes on the bottom bun. I like the flavors mixed. But it's still going to be delicious. That's a minor annoyance of mine. I'm just kind of a snob. We've talked about this before. I'm going to devour this, and then we're going to get on with the comics. All right. I'm back with Stan the Man and Forky, co-hosts of the channel. Always bring a smile to my face. Love these guys. I got my receipt, as always. Look at that. It's a small, look at that, under $15. It's a small week this week. So let's just go ahead and skip the foreplay and go right into the action. Starting off with indies, I've got Alterna Books came out this week. It came out on a Wednesday. $1.99. You get a double-sized anthology issue of horror comics. I absolutely recommend you pick this up. It's $1.99. You'll feel happy collecting this book, having it in your collection. Next, I've got issue 4 of The Wicked Righteous, $1.50. You can't go wrong. Love Alterna Comics. I love supporting. I buy almost everything that they get. It's so cheap. It feels like nothing to buy their comics. Conversely to normal comics, and it's just like nothing to add it to my list. And that's how regular comics should be. If I were Marvel or DC, I swear I would make a line of like 10 to 12 comics that were newsprint. Take your best characters, make a, use DC as an example, make a newsprint Superman book, a newsprint Batman book, maybe all of the 7, right? Have their own books. Maybe 10 or 12 might be a lot to start off. Maybe just do 6, right? And charge $1.50 for these books. If Alterna can do it, the big 2 can do it. Can you imagine a newsprint Spider-Man, newsprint X-Men, newsprint Avenger? I would just buy those. You could even do it so that you're not paying for different writing and different artists. Like, seriously, you could. One idea you could do is just pay for a separate colorer, or pay the same colorist, just have them color it twice. Because newsprint, you can't do all the digital, super in-depth million colors, right? You got to do, it just doesn't hold the inks as well. It looks all kind of muddy. So you color it for newsprint, and then you sell the $3.99 deluxe versions that a lot of people would probably still buy because some people have money to burn and they want the deluxe stuff. But people that just want to read the books, I'd be happy with the newsprint. And I would experiment a lot more books. I would take more risks. Anyways. Pick up Alterna. They deserve your patronage. You can really, they only release their books once every other month. So not only are they $1.50, you're only paying 75 cents a month for their books. Come on. You don't have 75 cents? And Peter Simmetti's one of the best guys in the business. Moving on to DC, I got Flash. As always, I picked this up. This is issue 86. This is one of the best ongoing series of DC, right? Just quietly just sitting there with Joshua Williamson being one of the best writers, writing comics that everyone loves or would love if they read it. Comicsgate cries, we want great comics, we don't want politics. Here you go, right here. If you're not, anyways, I say this too much. Moving on, Justice League Odyssey number 17. I love this cover. I don't even like Cyborg. I really hate this character, but I don't hate him. I just think he's a dumb character. He's never won me over, but I love this cover. It's issue number 17, still going strong. Dan Abnett. He's a perfect match for Cosmic Books. It's great. And then finally, last but not least, is the final issue to Freedom Fighters. Apparently, spoiler cover victory. Okay, thanks. We kind of guessed maybe that was happening. I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about this cover, but I'm going to now catch up. I've been behind on several issues of Freedom Fighters just because I kind of like binging it in bulk, like in groups of like 3 issues. So I'm going to read those and get the whole story. Can't wait to finish this. Robert Venditti is one of the best in the business. He's going to be moving on to Justice League after this book. And that's all I have. That's it. So $14 bought me 5 comics. Let's fan them out here like I like to do. It's going to be real easy here with very few books. Comic industry, if you want my money, you need to earn it. You can be like Alterna and give me good value for my dollar. You can give me good BDC, and you can give good quality for these expensive books. Or you can be like Marvel and not have me buy any books, as you can see. I'm skimming down. I'm only buying the best of the best. You tell me what you think is going to be the best. Stan's made his choice. Stan always knows. And Forky is our expert on trash, but what's he going to pick? I don't think he's got anything. There's nothing here for Forky to pick. You got to pick something, Forky. What's going to be the worst? I have to pick, came on a Wednesday, only because, not because it's bad, because something has to be picked, and anthology books, by their very nature, don't often live up because, they have much shorter, it's like 8-page stories, things like that. Still very much a value. I don't like having to pick anything. But that's my picks for the week. It was a slow week. Was it a slow week for you? Let me know down in the comments. I'm sorry for the quickie. Sometimes you just need a quickie, my friends. You know what I mean. I know some of you know what I mean. And by the way, just a little word of advice from your old pal Ash. If you're ever with a woman and she doesn't like quickies, hit the road. That is a red flag. Red flag, right? I know it's in the beginning. She's like, you're all, you know what I'm talking about. Like, it's all, you're willing to put in the effort. But later down the road, man, you just need those. And if a woman's just not willing to anyways, we're not going to go down that road. But sometimes you need a quickie. I'm having a quickie here. I hope you don't mind and resent me. And remember, don't be with a woman who resents you. Don't buy comics that you resent buying. Love comics. Love good comics. Love good women. And that's all I got to say. Go get yourself an In-N-Out burger if you got one. And if you don't, get something else that's great. I'm sure you got something in your neighborhood that's a favorite. So I'll talk to you later. Happy new comic book day. Put down below what you got. I want to see it. If you make your own videos, put that down below. I'll come check out your channel. I love to see comic haul videos. And I'll see you next time.